Ayoba, Pemma Saho. Can see your faces. Yes. Yeah, no, it's okay. It's still early. Thank you so much, my selector. Give me a big hand and my sister over there for an amazing dancing. She was amazing in the yellow pose. Ladies and gentlemen, dames and welcome to the CSIR Excellence Awards. My name is Josiah Dos Mulele. Josiah is Hebrew, Dos is Portuguese, Mulele is Setswana, and Kimutswa Pedi. So I'm here for everybody. So feel free, rustig, and my Afrikaans savor in the morning. I think afternoon it changes. From jackals it becomes jagalas. So if you hear that coming in, just know the pay that first triaka. Ladies and gentlemen, without further much ado about nothing, I would like to greet each and every one of you here tonight. Greetings to all our colleagues, our audience, joining us, the proceedings via live stream, as Brenda Fassi will say. Are you there? Are you there? Free State, are you here? Cape Town, are you here? Okay, they're still on the way. Durban, are you here? Gauteng, are you here? Northern Cape, are you here? Okay, that something happened during Christmas. Eastern Cape, are you here? Right. All right. Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're having a good time, and a special welcome to Mutlotlehi Tautona, CSIR Board Chair, Professor Thokozani Majosi. A big hand, ladies and gentlemen. That was 60%. Can we give Professor Majosi a big hand, ladies and gentlemen? That's it. Much, much better. Khasamaya lemunosi, usamalena, CEO Dr. Tulani Dlamini. A big hand for Dr. Tulani Dlamini. I think he's the one signing the checks. I see people are clapping already without being coached. As well as all the other members of the CSIR leadership and partners and media partners and representatives, you are all welcome. I think this last hand clap is for everybody for being here tonight. Give yourselves a big, big hand. Woo! It's going to be a great night, let me tell you something. And I know I can't see your faces. That's good. You're observing protocol. Well done. But I know your smiles. Just give me that smiles. And because if you eat food from Woolies, like I do, even when you laugh, but if you don't and you're buying it elsewhere, even real jokes, you don't laugh at them. We understand you did not eat from Woolies. We feel for you. So, ladies and gentlemen, we all know that we have just concluded our first ever virtual conference, which was very successful. And as Donald Trump would say, folks, I'm telling you, it was successful. It was really, really successful. And let's make this event trend as well. So I'm going to request you to tag at CSIR all caps, at CSIR on all your social media platforms. Babangidi Facebook, babangidi TikTok, babangidi Insta, babangidi CCTV. Babangidi newsletter. We understand wherever you can take this, please let's tag at CSIR on all social media platforms, or also hashtag CSIR75, one word, CSIR75, one word. Are you excited to be here tonight? Nobody forced you to be here, ne? Right, it was by order. The Excellence Awards initiative supports the CSIR recognition program to drive performance and facilitate the retention of key employees by recognizing achievements and behaviors that are crucial to the strategy and sustainability of the organization. So the awards also instill the meaning of excellence in the CSIR as aligned to our values. So I think it's a good place to give an applause there, because you guys are just amazing. It's a good place to... It's a good place. Also because in the script it says applause. But before we start with the proceedings, let's take a moment to familiarize ourselves with the health and safety rules of the CSIR International Convention Center through this safety briefing. And we have our ICC representative, Mr. Morgan Mahlangu. A big hand for Meneer Mahlangu.
Practice physical distancing. Please keep a distance of 1.5 meters from other attendees and staff. Mask and sanitizer. Remember to wear your mask at all times. Sanitizing stations located in the foyer and all around the building. COVID-19 symptoms. If you develop any symptoms, please report to reception. Temporary isolation facilities are available. Please remember to fill in an online COVID questionnaire on a daily basis before accessing the CSIR ICC site. In the unlikely event of an emergency, an alarm will sound throughout the building. Trained responders will give instructions on evacuation. Stay calm, take only your belongings that you can carry. Emergency procedure, walk in an orderly manner, do not run. Responders will lead you to an emergency exit, then to the assembly point. Please observe 1.5 physical distancing. General information, restrooms are available throughout the building. Please look out for signages. As this is a public building, please do not leave your valuables unattended. Refreshments are served in biodegradable packaging to avoid contact. Beverages are served individually, including sweets in the venues. Only venues with fresh intake are being used. Restrooms' main doors are left open to improve ventilation. Basins, urinals, and cubicles are demarcated to allow physical distancing. Wi-Fi information, free wireless internet access is available throughout the building. Select free CSIR ICC on your device. No password is required. For assistance, please call off any of our staff members who will be able to call a technician to give support. Thank you very much. Enjoy your time at the CSIR Convention Center.
That's Mr. Mahlangu. Another round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. The representative. Well, ladies and gentlemen, may I now ask you to join me as we stand up and we sing the South African national anthem. moi. You may be seated. Hey, we thank the Lord for the masks because we couldn't see who was singing and who was not. Thank you so much, Mr. Mahlangu, for reminding us about observing COVID-19. So a reminder to keep your face mask on, like you did now, singing the Nkosi Sikelele, and maintaining social distance and sanitizing as often as possible. Are we still here? The good news about today is not just about the Excellence Awards, but we continue to celebrate 75 years. 75 years. Wow, what a remarkable feat. You know, 75 years is like the SASA of anything. You've reached a stage of SASA for anything. You can speak your mind. Kukuluma experience, man. Yeah, whoever says what, he says, hey, Vava's J. Especially, you know, those old topis who have a dop. And then they want to tell you, Vava's J. Hey, but J can next, J, Vava's J. 1945. Give them pizza, you saw. Yeah, when the government called me and said, go and serve the nation. 1945, Vava's J. Yeah? Oh, what's our name? 1965. Where were you? When we created the simulator. Vava's J. 1965. Yeah. When Oklahoma no, you just come now, Johnny come lately. Hey, you are a Bosasa. I am a Sasa. When you are a Bosasa. Yeah? 75 years is a remarkable feat, ladies and gentlemen. It means that you have achieved so much. And we grew up hearing about CSIR. The name hasn't changed, but other things have changed, and we'll talk about it in a little while. But we are so delighted to hear that. And the CSIR, an entity of the Department of Science and Innovation, has been guided by its mandate, which is to conduct directed multidisciplinary research, technological innovation that fosters industrial and scientific development to improve the quality of the life of South Africans. So this anniversary comes as the world faces the biggest pandemic in a century, COVID-19. The fact that the CSIR managed to step up to the plate to support the country to curb the spread of the virus demonstrates its uniqueness and relevance. So I want to say to you all, happy birthday, Team CSIR. Give yourselves a round of applause. And from where I come from, whenever there's a thing like this, we celebrate. We say, none shall sleep tonight, because we are going to celebrate. And this is how we say it in Zulu. Nesundorma, tu puro principesa nella tua fredda stanza, guardi le stelle che tremano d'amore e di speranza. Ma il mio mistero è chiuso in me, il nome mio nessun saprà, no, di legua notte lo dirò, quando la luce splenderò, ed il mio bacio sollierai il silenzio, e ti famiglia. Still Zulu? Ma il mio mistero è chiuso in me, il nome mio nessun saprà, no, di legua notte, tramontate stelle, all'alba vincerò, vincerò. That is Zulu for saying we are not sleeping tonight. Wow, 75 years, ladies and gentlemen. That's why when I found out that CSIR has had a makeover, a refreshed brand strategy and values, I said, yeah, phela ku 75 ufaka ama Botox. Iyafuna ke Botox. Uthi tsi, uthi, and other places. Well, when I read the recent reports about CSIR 75 years heritage, I was curious to find out how the journey really began and eventually culminated into this new CSIR strategy that intends not only to be relevant to social priorities, but to be a catalyst of economic growth and transformation, to foster the sustainability of South African enterprises and strive to achieve the impact. So I did some research. So say after me, Bala or Balabala. Sounds the same, but it's not the same. Bala means read. Balabala. Balabala, you can say it. You can give it back to me. Balabala means to complain. Have you noticed people who bala don't normally balabala, they don't complain. And people who balabala, they don't like to bala, read. Sounds the same, but it's not the same. So I also bala, and I did my research. And I discovered that many things that the CSIR has achieved along the way. Shall I name some of them? Just to appetize you. Getting niggas eat that. All right. You know, what spun out from the new Science Council, such as the South African Bureau of Standards? We have the National Research Foundation, the National Meteorology Institute of South Africa, Ndibalantonina, Medical Research Council, and the Human Science Research Council. That came about as a result of the CSIR's role in the development of the South African system of innovation. When you're 75, abantwana bazoqhamuka from nowhere, abanje. That's emulating you. 75 years, just children. You'll hear kune Bureau of Standards there, kune medical research, say, omunye umntwana ule. You know, some of them you don't know them. So, well done for inspiring. So, a forecasting model developed to predict the outcome of the national elections based on early voting results. 1999, you guys were right out there in the forefront, so well done. The model has since been successfully used to predict the results for all the national and local government elections. We needed you guys in the USA. But the way you responded to the pandemic and assisted government by upgrading your labs to conduct tests and created sophisticated systems to track and trace cases is quite impressive. There's been a whole lot that you have done. Meine Damen und Herren, give yourselves a big hand. This is a remarkable feat. Truly, truly, the organization has every reason to celebrate this momentous milestone. Well done, CSIR, and may these exciting changes signify greater success for the organization. All right, enough from me because, you know, I want to be as short as my height. I will now hand over to the man at the helm. Ja, ne? My Afrikaans vrienden ons sê die helm. Dat klink soos die hel. So, at the helm of the CSIR, ke tlo buisa taotona ya rona, motsereganyi wa rone, le tla intshwarela fa ke mmitsa ka Setswana ba gaetsho ka gonne ke re mo malatsing a le a bogutlo. Mme ke tlo go bitsa Dr. Thulani Dlamini, who is going to deliver the welcoming address. A big, big hand for Dr. And as he comes, let us do our thing. We can do better than that. A big hand for Dr. Dlamini.
Thank you very much, Dos. Good afternoon, colleagues, members of the CSR board, CSR leadership, our finalists of the 2020 biannual CSIR Excellence Awards. A very hearty welcome to all of you. You know, I thought I knew Zulu until today. I've learned Zulu now, except that I cannot repeat what you've just said. Colleagues, I want to start off by congratulating the the organizing committee of our event this evening. The facilities team, the ICT team, the ICC team, the events management team. I think they've done an excellent work in getting the venue to be the way that it looks today. I think the props, the stage, it's really, really amazing. So please join me in giving them a round of applause for the excellent work done. Colleagues, as you know, we hold these awards every 2 years, but this year's awards are more special as we celebrate a number of key milestones in the CSIR, including 75 years of touching lives through innovation and the unveiling of our new corporate identity, which I think looks amazing. Coming at the end of a very successful virtual conference, these awards are timely, as we are still having very vivid memories and references of the stellar work that the CSR does through its people. With this, I'm referring to the support staff who put together the first virtual conference of the CSIR, our set staff who showcased the multidisciplinary research and development capabilities of the CSIR to the nation and the global audience. I'm sure that all of you are proud of being part of Team CSIR through what we've seen and observed during the past day and a half during our conference. These awards recognize extraordinary achievements throughout the organization and the important role played by colleagues in various roles in support of our intention to meet and deliver on the CSR mandate. This year's event is particularly special, as it is also a testament to the spirit of resilience embodied by CSR employees, especially as we are slowly coming out of the COVID-19 pandemic, an occurrence that has shifted the world of work as we know it and will continue to do so moving forward. I'm impressed to see, as an organization, how we have embraced the change in the midst of the pandemic and have adopted to new ways of working, even though this has been particularly difficult for all of us. I'm also in awe of how swiftly we responded to the pandemic through our research, development, and innovation efforts, which are making a significant contribution in support of the national response to COVID-19. The Excellence Awards are an important event on the CSR calendar, and it was important for us to ensure that this ceremony is not postponed. Hence, we opted to host this event virtually with a limited number of colleagues in attendance here at the ICC, rather than postponing it. One of our values, as you know, is that we are a people-centered organization. This value is the pillar and anchor of all the other values, because our success as an organization can mainly be attributed to our people, the bedrock of this organization. Similarly, one of our objectives is to build and transform human capital and infrastructure. Over the years, we have made significant strides to improve the transformation of the organization. Today, 71% of our staff complement is Black, South Africans, and 44% are female. And in our set base, 65% of our set base is Black, South Africans, and 35% female. Equally so is our resolve to ensure that we continue to attract and retain the key skills that we require to execute our research, development, innovation activities, but also in our support functions. We are committed to this objective, not just in word, but also in the manner in which we invest our resources. In the past financial year, our investment in human capital development was in excess of 122 million rands. We should all commit to creating an enabling environment in which our epic values can be entrenched. Of course, by epic, I mean where we are unashamedly passionate about the impact we make and pursue excellence in every facet of CSR life. We care about people, respect each other's diversity, and uphold the dignity of every person, regardless of culture or belief system. We value integrity as we are honest and fair in how we work and engage with the world around us. And we are keen to learn from one another and collaborate across the organization as well as with our external partners to ensure that our work has the best chance to innovate a better future for South Africa. It is no wonder then that we are ranked as the most attractive employer by most students and professionals in the category of natural science in Universum Most Attractive Employer Rankings for 2019. Something that we should all be extremely proud of. I think we should give the CSIR a round of applause. So give yourselves a round of applause. The caliber of staff we have at the CSIR has raised the CSR flag high on various local and international platforms through the various accolades that our colleagues have received for the excellence in their work. I am proud of these stellar achievements. You may not have been nominated for an Excellence Award this evening, but you have proven that you are among the best in the world. Horst Schulze, the former president of the luxury hotel chain Ritz-Carlton, once said, "You are nothing unless it comes from your heart." Passion, caring, really looks to create excellence. If you perform functions only and go to work only to do processes, then you are effectively retired. And it scares me, this is what he says. Most people I see by the age of 28 are already retired. If you go to work only to fulfill the processes and functions, then you are a machine. You have to bring passion, commitment, and caring. That's what makes you a human being. Colleagues, as I close, building on the quote by Mr. Schulze, I think it is true to say that the colleagues who have shown this passion, this commitment, and this care are the ones that will be bestowed the prestigious awards this evening. I wish to congratulate all our nominees and winners of the 2020 CSIR Biannual Excellence Awards. Well done. Welcome again. Thank you very much.
A big hand for Dr. Dlamini. You may ask, what am I doing here? I'm just floor crossing. Oh, dames and herren, it's an amazing night. Thank you so much, Dr. Dlamini. I think if they did not hear you, I heard you loud and clear, especially the part where you said Dr. Schulze says the program director is so amazing and he needs to get all the awards. Thank you so much. He is such a visionary, Dr. Schulze. I like him. Friend of mine. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado of much ado about nothing, we are chasing time because there's a lot to do tonight, because the night is your night. So, sibalukulu siyabonga. And thank you, Dr. Dlamini. And I now call another impressive man onto the stage. I said to him earlier on, I can't remember which event, but we did share the stage, and I was so honored to see him. And I was the guy just talking nonsense, and he was talking the real things at that event. So the chairperson of the CSIR board, Prof. Thokozani Majozi, and to share some remarks on behalf of the board. A big, big hand for Professor Majozi. Sanitize.
Program Director, Mr. Josias Mulele, members of the board that are here, with us. And I think there are a few that I saw, one or two. The CEO of this organization, Dr. Dlamini, the executive, members of staff, all the scientists that are here, the finalists, stakeholders that are with us, members of the media. Welcome to the 2020 CSIR Excellence Awards, through which we celebrate 75 years of touching lives through innovation. As the CEO has said a few things, in fact, as he was talking, I said to myself, there was once a lecture given to me by my former mentor who said, you know, Thokozani, when you go to an event of any kind, try to be the first who talk. Because if you talk second, it's possible that the first person would have said everything that you wanted to say. So I'll try by all means not to gild the lily, because he has really said a few very good remarks, but where there are regions of confluence in our message, I'll try perhaps to extend a bit more. I must say that this is a singular honor and privilege for me in particular, and I say this on behalf of the board, to be in the midst of such women and, of course, men of distinction, whose work has impacted so positively, not only within the organization, but also in our society at large as a country. It is indeed an honor. But the CEO mentioned that this event, which we have every second year, is unique in many ways. It is unique because it's taking place, of course, at the time where humanity is going through the darkest hour, some of the darkest hours we've been through as humanity. It is happening at a time when, as I've always said, the tremors of what happened in March are still with us. We're still trying to figure out how to get through this. But there is a silver lining in that. The silver lining is that this particular event has put science where it belongs. Beyond this point, no one will still doubt the value of science in human survival, the value of science in human advancement. That is the silver lining, and we should embrace that. It also comes at a time where we have indeed just adopted a new strategy, but it's not just a strategy. Within the strategy, we embedded scientific impact and also scientific relevance. And what we are celebrating here this afternoon is really the impact and relevance of science. It is also an occasion, this particular occasion is one of those occasions where we, in the fullest form, define the values of this organization. And you'll see in the program, it's really mainly about the values. Foremost among those is the excellence. The people we are celebrating this evening are people who have, over the years, made it their own instinct to do only that which they can barely achieve with their utmost effort. These are people who exude excellence in everything that they do. The CEO mentioned the fact that we are a people-centered organization. It's true, we are a people-centered organization. And I know that in most instances, scientists tend to do what they do solely because they are driven by passion for understanding. They are driven by a passion to extend frontiers, you know. They are driven by a passion to improve the lives of ordinary people. That's all what scientists work for, in most instances. That's what they are there for. But it is important that we have occasions of this kind, particularly in an organization like the CSIR, because an accolade of this kind, which is the highest honor, by the way, bestowed on any individual or teams of people in this organization, working in various scientific endeavors. An accolade of this kind simply says someone somewhere is watching what you're doing. It says that someone is listening to what you are doing or saying. And it also says someone somewhere is beginning to understand what you're doing. I'm saying we are beginning to understand because there's an element of arrogance in saying you fully understand the scientist. So we are beginning to understand what the scientists here are doing. So there is value in having an occasion of this kind. It says we value the efforts of the people that are employed within the organization. Also within these awards, there will be an element highlighted of collaboration. You'll see I said that it is the highest accolade given or bestowed on individuals and teams of individuals. For me, the team part is very important because collaboration is really everything when it comes to science. We are seeing that now. The patterns are very clear. If you look at the people who have received the Nobel Prizes recently, almost each and every one of them comes from a very big group. So collaboration is really at the heart of any successful scientific endeavor or meaningful scientific endeavor. In fact, we have to always realize that there is danger in allowing our individual intellectual limitations define the space of possibilities. If we want to make inroads into what is possible, we have to exploit the synergies of various capabilities. So collaboration is at the heart of everything that we do. That is one of the values that we have. But there's also integrity, of course, because we always say in pursuit of truth, which is what science is all about. All of you here are really truth seekers in the final analysis. That's all what scientists do. We are in pursuit for truth. I'm sorry, I'm wearing another cap. When I say we, I mean the scientists at the CSIR. I also practice as a scientist, by the way. So that's why I'm saying we are always in pursuit of the truth. You cannot do that without an element of integrity. So all these values are embraced within EPIC, which is the value system of the CSIR, and that is really what this event is about. The people who will be receiving the awards, the teams that will be bestowed this afternoon, are teams who live those values on a daily basis. But I must say that there are people within the CSIR who are also not here because they were nominated, but they did not make it in the finalist list. Sometimes, even here, we have finalists, but maybe not everyone is going to win the award. So you have that in the space of science. And I have to talk to them and say, never give up, never relent. Keep working hard wherever you are, because you too will be here, maybe next year, if not next year, the year after. Science, by the way, is 50% disappointment, 25% hope, and 25% success. When you wake up one morning every day, you would know this very well, with that burning idea, that day saying, today I'm going to do X, Y, and Z. There's this idea that I have now. I think I'm right at the cusp of making a breakthrough. You go to the lab the whole day or days on end, you come back with nothing. That's science. When you send a paper to a journal for a publication, you know very well that 50% of the chances it won't be accepted. When you apply for funding, whether it's within the CSIR or outside the CSIR, you know for certain that 50% of the chances it won't be successful. That's the life of a scientist. And the key really is in turning that disappointment to a catalyst that makes you do more and more. So those that did not make it, don't relent. Keep working hard, because your chance is also coming. This must serve to stimulate and not to discourage. There is no scientist living or gone, those who came and left before us, who can claim to have made any strides without failure of some kind. And I'm lacking a better word here, because I hate the word failure. I don't even think it really has meaning. But let's say disappointment of any kind. But there's also another cohort of people within the organization that I would like to talk to, and this is the cohort not falling within the SET base, science, engineering, and technology base, the administrative staff. You would agree with me here, scientists, that it would be difficult for you to be here without the support structure that this organization offers, in the form of people in finance, in the form of people in HR, and many other tiers of the organization. So we definitely have to give credit to those two, because they are what makes this engine really run fluidly as it does. Without them, we wouldn't be able to achieve anything. So with those words, I want to say again to the finalists, congratulations for doing all the work that you do for the organization and for this evening, the awards that you are going to be receiving. And please don't stop what you are doing. Build on what you've done and continue making CSIR a great institution that it is. I thank you. Thank you very much.
Come on, we can do better than that. A big hand for Professor Majosi. Wow. You know, Professor, when you're speaking there, I wish that you were my teacher back in the day, man. Because we used to have a teacher he won't say words like, we relent. You know, don't relent. No, he will even make it worse and say, study hard and fail softly. So you know, hearing words like, don't relent. Yes, you're a finalist, but don't relent. It was a beautiful thing. And I know in the township, Majosi is another character. Have you heard the name Majosi? So I'm really honored to hear that there is a Professor Majosi. Because Kokazi Majosi, he's a professor, but the professor of Heisbrak. You know that guy who knows how to take that matras? Yeah, and Afitisogo Kalefester. He's a professor, but he's a different kind of a professor, that one. So to hear a man speak like this, thank you so much, Professore. Sorry, I was in Italy very, shortly, so they say Professore and Dottore. So excuse me if I say stuff like that. Excuse me. Well, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, of much ado about nothing, we're going to move on because tonight is your night. And to you on virtually we are saying, we haven't forgotten. We say, how are you? Hello. We know that you are watching. In fact, we are looking at the numbers. They are growing, ladies and gentlemen. The conference platform at the moment is standing at 1147. And Facebook is 25. So we can bump it up, ladies and gentlemen. Even if you take a picture and say, hey, we are here. We are touching lives. Join us. YouTube, we are on 223. So, come on. I don't see TikTok, and I think when we take the break, we're going to be using our TikTok. Just tell your friends and neighbors, hey, it's happening. It's going down here at CSIR. Hey, Pella, we have Botoxed, and we have changed. Everything is different now. Ladies and gentlemen, the awards today are about celebrating excellence, which happens to be one of the key values that the CSIR has adopted in its new strategy. Everyone here today has displayed the organization's beliefs, principles, and the continued commitment to improve the quality of the of life of all South Africans. To remind everyone here of the epic values statement, let us take a look at the CSIR Value Icons video on excellence.
Zero margin for error, focus, precision. The cheetah embodies speed and focus. It represents intelligence, precision and creativity, and the agility to act quickly when situations change suddenly. It fixes on a goal and completes the task to the best of its abilities. We are driven by excellence in all that we do. In our R&D activities, in our business operations, and in our engagement with clients and stakeholders, excellence is what is needed to tackle South Africa's challenges and to give impetus to industrial development and national competitiveness. Excellence, people-centered, integrity, collaboration.
Absolutely beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, you can clap your hands. Just for an interactive thing, I just want to find out and just be a teacher and a scientist for a moment. So, Skulmenga Excellence. Kenners, what does the cheetah stand for? Excellence. And what does the baobab stand for? Sorry? People? Oh, well done. And what does the elephant stand for? Integrity. What does the B stand for? What? Chinese Fafi. What? Collaboration. Give yourselves a big hand. You're an amazing class. Hashem ni pasile nonke. Well done. Well, now the time for the actual awards has begun. This is the moment, but there are a few rules that we need to follow. This is how we're going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to announce the first set of awards, and this will be followed by a short break because it's a bit long, after which we will resume with the next set of awards. So What I'll do, I will read out the name of the award and all the finalists, and then announce the award recipient. So this is how it's going to work. The recipient or the recipients are announced. Let's give them a huge round of applause at that time, and they will come to the stage to receive their awards and have a photo taken with Professor Majosi and Dr. Dlamini. So this is how it's going to work. To avoid human contact, all recipients will come over here on the stage. They will walk this side of me on my right. And Professor Majosi will stand here next to the cheetah. We're not saying anything about that. There's no symbolism intended. And this side, we will have Dr. Dlamini standing. All right. And then all the recipients will walk, and you will do an elbow greeting. Kalogu. Yeah. Many years ago, it used to be current, but now it's an in thing. So it's elbow greeting, and then you will go and receive your award, which will be there on the easel, and you'll come in the middle of the two amazing gentlemen for photo session. And when you're done, you will be led to the VIP room where there will be an interview. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope that is clear. At this stage, I'm going to ask the honorable leaders to come forward. And Professor Majosi will be standing over here, and Dr. Dlamini will stand on the other side. Right. So, yeah, and not only that, what you saw when we had a class, those are trophies. To avoid the problem of touching, we are now going to send this to you afterwards. So you will be able to see, but you can't touch. And you will only touch when it comes to you. All right. I hope that is clear. Did I do a good job, Busi? Thank you so much. Oh, that's beautiful. All right, so like I said, when you exit the stage, you'll be escorted to the VIP lounge for a quick interview to be aired on the internal communication platform, the CSIR Connect. And in cases of the team awards, one representative of the team will come in and take the award. But the rest of you, you can Rutluets, you can understand, Moriele based on from where you are and scream, but your representative will come and take the award on your behalf. So are we ready for the first awards? It's beautiful. I love the decor. It's beautiful. Busi is lovely. This speaks to my heritage as well. I was born in a tree. Not for real. I'm so clever. First up is the Career Achievement Award. Now, this award recognizes an individual who has made a significant contribution to their career and or a career field that has sustained this contribution over a period of time. And here are the finalists. Professor Suprakas Sinare and Robbie van Heerden. Are you ready for it? This is normally where we do the drum roll, right? And the winner is Professor Suprakas Sinare, Research Center Manager. A big hand.
Suprakas's career spans over many years, demonstrating a sustained research and human capital development track record. He has authored 4 books, co-authored 3, where he is a lead author, and co-edited 5, and has 30 book chapters on various aspects on nanostructured materials and their applications. He has also authored and co-authored more than 350 articles in high-impact international journals, as well as 30 articles in national and international conference proceedings. He has shared lead author and co-author a number of patents and demonstrated technologies, 7 already commercialized, with colleagues, collaborators, and industrial partners. He has received recognition from prestigious societies, such as being an invited fellow at the Royal Society of Chemistry, UK, an invited member at the American Chemical Society in the USA, an executive committee member as an international representative, the International Polymer Processing Society in the USA, and American Ceramic Society in the USA. Suprakas has been well recognized at the CSIR over the years. He has received the following awards: prestigious CSIR President or CEO Award in 2008, prestigious CSIR Leadership Award in 2014, prestigious CSIR Human Capital Development Award in 2014, CSIR Ambassador for the Ideas That Work campaign, the 2016 National Science and Technology Award, and National Research Foundation B1 rating.
Absolutely, a big, big hand. Yeah, Professor Suprakas. Thank you so much. And may I also say that because of time, the citation is summarized. So for all those who want to hear their full citation, that will be on the intraweb. Okay, so we don't want anybody being angry and saying, well, you didn't say my full citation. We understand. We just summarized it for the purposes of time. Well, next up, we have the Established Researcher Award. Now, this award recognizes a researcher who has established themselves through identifiable research and or experimental development outcomes that demonstrate world-class knowledge generation and technical excellence or innovation in research and development. And here are the finalists: Dr. Tsepo Tsekwa, Dr. Maya Matthew, Dr. Ronald Machaga. And are you ready? Are you ready? And the winner is Dr. Tsepo Tsekwa, Principal Researcher, Future Production Chemicals.
Tsepo is a principal researcher and research group leader in the biomanufacturing impact area under the Future Production Chemicals cluster. His focus is in the development of technologies for the production of biopharmaceuticals and enzymes using recombinant techniques platform that he leads within the Future Production Chemicals cluster. Tsepo is often called upon to engage the media and is recognized as an advisor in various organizations through panel, review, and committee roles locally and internationally.
Thank you so much, thank you so much. Wow, that's well deserved, Mr. Tsepo. And Maitalo say Tsepo, right? Or Chepo. We now move on to Emerging Researcher Award. Now, this award recognizes outstanding contribution by a researcher who is at the start of their research career and who has demonstrated excellence in research and development outcomes. Now, here are the finalists: Dr. Ntombi Mate, Dr. Lusisizwe Kwezi, Ntswaki Matabate, and Dr. Helois Meyer. Are you ready for the winner? All right, only 3 people. Well done. You're doing great, CSIR. You're doing great. Okay. And the winner is Dr. Ntombi Mati, Future Production Manufacturing.
Ntombi has a highly promising research career. She has been a senior researcher at the Laser-Enabled Manufacturing Research Group within the CSIR National Laser Center and the Future Production Manufacturing Cluster since 2016. She obtained her PhD in chemistry in 2015 from the University of the Witwatersrand. She is a principal investigator on numerous projects focusing on the additive manufacturing of metal alloys and has an innate ability to attract funding. Ntombi also supervises students and contributes to proposals, which makes her eligible for this award.
Yeah. Woo! Go Ntombi. Bathi ilwa Ntombo. Well done to those who didn't understand. That said, just fight on, girl, fight on. Well done, Ntombo. Are you ready to find out who are the winners for the next category? Okay, now I'm hearing the baritone. That means we are on it. The next category is the Innovation Award. This award recognizes the achievement of an individual or team for the development of a technological breakthrough, new product or process, or other form of intellectual property or knowledge product that has been translated into incremental or disruptive innovation and applied towards meeting industry or society needs. Now, here are the finalists. Chemical Oxygen Demand Team, and these are the members. Francis O'Brien, Prisha Mandria, you'll forgive my pronunciation, it's after 3. Lara Kose Jacobs, Dr. Santos Ramkuran. Laser-based manufacturing, here are the members. Herman Rousseau, Letabo Kekana, Arno Duvenech, Andrew Madi, Marita Tron, Dr. Corne van Rooyen, Hansi Pretorius. Optical coherence tomography. I rehearsed this the whole night. I promised you. Optical coherence tomography. You hear the members. Sorry, Prof. Sorry. Samuel Lefopane, Poshia Kanile, Retabile Khutlang, Ann Singh, Amit Sharma, Sefisum Gaga, Ross Holder, Kidimotsi Baruni, Christina Mudau. Following is the Green Book team. Members are Dr. David Lemaitre, Greg Forsyth, Dr. Ilsona van Heestian, Dr. Melanie Lack-Vogel, Gebrand Mans, Alice Leroux, Dr. Dalien Loter, Amy Pieterse, Wilhelmine van Niekerk, Catherine Arnold, Vuye Lamvandaba, Dr. Asmiram Beraki, I need water, Chantal Ludig. And then the next group is Phased Array Team, and the members are Rini John, Selma Kitching, Kevin Clocker, Chris Venter, Peter Ladle, Chris Potgieter. And lastly, last but not least, we have Awez Ahmed, Next Gen Enterprises and Institutions. Members are Abilo, Ilana Velkin, Nina van Niekerk, Dr. Karen Kalcho, Dr. Laurette Marais, and Dr. Jaco Badenost. Do you want to know the winner? Okay, yeah, Vagala, that's good. So, and the winner is Chemical Oxygen Demand Test Kits Team. We can have your representative coming forward. Give them a big, big hand.
This team has created a technology that has resulted in the development of South Africa's first locally produced COD kits, which has been licensed to a small, medium enterprise for local manufacture and supplying to African and global markets. The kits have been validated for use in municipal and industrial waste effluents and work in 6 of the top-selling photometer brands. The manufacturing of the test kits has led to the creation of jobs in the industry.
Mufenle Saho, a big, big hand. Wow, that's beautiful. You know, when you've won, directions are It happens. We are proud of you, though, COD. And kune oxygen. We don't make them breathe. Test Kids team, well done, well done, well done. And are you ready for the next set? Scenario either thing to move ahead. Well, to all the virtual people, I just want to say we love you. We wish you were here. And to all the regional office, Nani, we love you. We definitely wish you were here. We're going to eat after this. Sorry for you, but we love you nonetheless. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a long program, but we are going to move on, be in the interest of time, Damas and Yara. And as an organization, the CSIR cares about people, you know, and it's important, and its impact through innovation aims to improve lives. The organization respects diversity and upholds the dignity of every person, regardless of culture or belief system. Now, the next video that you're about to see is going to tell us about how stakeholders, the way we like to be treated. And we're now going to have the video about Abantu, the people. So take it away, my selector.
They say it has magical powers. Some believe they live for thousands of years. They call it the tree of life because it provides for many creatures. It provides shelter. It provides shade. It provides sustenance. It invites indiscriminately. It welcomes the insects. It beckons the animals who feed on its nutritious fruits. It fills its trunk like an oasis. Here, all types can gather to meet, to share, families, communities, allies, for celebrations, for holding parliament on important matters. Everyone is welcome. The baobab reigns over the space that embraces everyone. We are all different. We have different talents, different ways of coming up with a solution, different ways of serving the people of South Africa. We can come together to touch the lives of others. We the people in service of the many other people of our country. All the people of the CSIR.
Excellence, people-centered, integrity, collaboration.
Wow, where's Anthony? People of the CSIR. Another thing. Well, I'm going to ask my esteemed leaders to come back to the stage. They were born for the stage, trust me. You can see them. They're born for the stage. Dames en heren, I nearly said a certain word, but it only in Afrikaans that makes sense. Yeah? Ons poe voort. Those who heard me, heard me. So we are going to push forward. First up, we have the Professional Support Excellence Awards. Now, this award is presented to an individual, team, group in a support function of the CSIR for support excellence and demonstration of an in-depth understanding of the organization and applying expert knowledge to value-adding solutions for the organization. Now, I have the finalists, but a long time ago, people used to put money. You know, we grew up in the township. Yeah, must I say the name? No, yeah, say the name. And people put the money here. We could make some money here, CSIR. We must think about that next time. Just we put this control on. Yeah, who are the names? And the people must put money in there. So here are the names tonight. Mario Mukwena, AJ Makan, Ivan Burke, and Unati Mzwakali. Sorry, I just saw Mkwanazi. It happens. Unati Mzwakali. And do you want to know who are the winners? Fagman. And the first winner is Mario Mukwena, Energy Research Center. Another round of applause for Mario.
Mario has been providing financial support to the Energy Research Center since the inception of the center in 2015. He has played a pivotal role in the management of the center's finances, displaying a level of professionalism and service that is exemplary. Mario's capabilities and value delivery to the business far exceed the expectations of a management accountant. He has taken a leadership role on the center operating committee, where he contributes broadly, not just to the financial management of the center and projects, but also to the broader integration and management of the center. Mario is solutions-focused, he takes deep pride in his work, and takes complete ownership of the financial management of the center. He is proactive in his approach, looking to provide the research group leaders, center head, and project leaders with the right information and insights to better equip them to deliver on their projects.
Bravo, bravo, Mario! Uyambona, it's Mario from the Mario Brothers. He looks at the guy who you can really respect and really know that he is by your side. Honestly. But that's not all for this category, ladies and gentlemen. We have another winner in the same category. Are you ready to know who the winner is? Okay, yes. The winner is Unathi Mzwakale. Yes. Yes. Bravo, 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 bravo. Well done.
Unathi joined the CSIR in March 2018 as an editor in the Strategic Communications Department. She has been consistent in delivering quality, edited work on time and under pressure, which reflects in her performance scores. Her excellent professional support and editing skill make her to stand out head and shoulders above the rest of the team in the Communications Department. In 2019, she was responsible for editing the CSIR 2018/2019 annual report. Given her background in linguistics, she realized that the isiZulu translation of the introduction was not up to standard. She facilitated the process for the appointment of a new translator for isiZulu to ensure better quality and translation of terms. Unathi also ensured that the CSIR language style guide was updated to reflect the current language practices in the country and facilitated training for the corporate communications team to update them on the new style guide application. Unathi is passionate about editing and is normally the reason why the team would receive compliments on edited work.
Wow! Bravo, bravo, bravo! Mara Unathi yamona ne? She's one of those who's saying, this isiZulu is wrong. Si wrong. Akushintshe la, yambona. Well, in-house stuff is that she did not know. She was editing. She did not know she won. Her portion was taken out. So it is a big, big surprise. She did not know. She's crying. Please give her water with sugar. Please. She's crying. Well done, well done. Another round of applause for Mario and Unathi. Way. On Spoorvoorts, yeah? We now move on to the Administrative Support Excellence Award. This is the one I've been waiting for, the one that the doctor was talking about. My name has to be here. This award is presented to an individual, team, group in an administrative support function of the CSIR for delivering high-quality service and continuously providing exceptional administrative support leading to sustained outstanding added value, which contributes to the achievement of an organizational objectives. The finalists are as follows: Helder Fisher, Tebogo Makatle, Engela van Heerden, Baba Lodlulani, and Unati Mzwagali. Yeah, again. Well, you want to know who the winner is? Fagmali. All right, the winner is Hilde Fisher. Hilde Fisher. Bye, Fisher. Hey, hey. A groot hand for Hilde Fisher as she walks down the aisle. A red carpet moment. This is a red carpet moment, ladies and gentlemen. Don't be jealous. Another one, as she sanitizes. It's a long walk.
Hilde is employed as a project coordinator in the Future Production Chemicals Cluster. She has provided exceptional support to the Center for Nanostructures and Advanced Materials in various ways. For example, to improve efficiency and reporting within the center, she developed a timesheet and reporting tracking system, which is being used to track the timesheets of all employees within the center and throughout the Future Production Chemicals Cluster. The reports tracking system is being used to track quarterly reports for the center, as well as the work progress of the researchers within the center. Hilde assisted with the application of a comprehensive laboratory book system and ensured that it is successfully implemented through the management of change and provision of training and support on the system. One of the key areas in which she made a major impact is the development and running of a training program for all the center's interns. The program introduced the interns to a number of topics that are useful in their work life, such as introductions to project management, finance, presentation skills, publications, safety aspects, procurement, and contracting. Furthermore, Hilde introduced project management disciplines into the center in order to assist in managing the multiplicity of activities. She introduced project management meetings to assist project leaders and provide guidance as necessary on how to plan and track project deliverables and KPIs to ensure that markets are met.
A big hand for Hilde. Yeah! I can tell Hilde does not take a no for an answer. You bring something, she says no. She's the one saying, you can't say no. No. We said this. I can see Hilde. So in Afrikaans, CSIR held. Is a greg. So my Afrikaans is getting there. It's coming back. I feel it. So all that she does is win, win, win. So congratulations, Hilde. Let's give her a big hand as she goes over to the other side. A big, big moment for Hilde. Are you still there? To our virtual people, are you still there? Great. And those at home, and those at the other offices. Regional office, well, we love you guys, and we will eat on your behalf. We now move on to the Health and Safety Team Award. Now, this award recognizes groups or teams that makes an extraordinary contribution to the CSIR safety, health, environment, and quality strategy and operational plan, as well as ensures effective and efficient world-class SHEC services. This is a high-performing team that delivers quality service in support of creating a healthy and safe working environment. And here are the finalists. The Mining, Testing, and Training Team. Here are the members. Liz Katano, Jan Kanyaho, Tiny Makwana, Pizzo Moloto. I thought it's Musiman, but it's Moloto. Advanced Materials and Engineering Team. Members are Danny Wilkins, Chris McDouling, Levi Chauke, Susan Chabiling, Mary Mujalefa, Zizo Owa, Ntumiso Mguni, and Stephen Masete. Technology for Special Operations, Defense and Security. Here are the members. Shelly Bohopa, Chris Buota, Kwas Buota family, Sudesh Budam, Nico Davis, Peter de Koker, Billy Kluter, Heinrich Gnade, Neil Goslet, Slumko Hamilton, Jovan Joseph, Klaus Miller, Alisa Ramuel, Ayanda Sabata, Chris Serfontaine. Okay, we need to get the writing right. Serfontaine. Nicolas Zieler. Sorry, I felt the joke myself because I know what I was thinking. I didn't want to tell you. Madeleine Young, Jan van Zyl. And the winner, do you want to know the winner? The winner is Mining Testing Team, Future Production Mining. Give them a big hand as their representatives come forward. It's your DJ. It's your DJ. Yes.
Missions around the world. Now I am certain I don't want it.
The Mining Testing SHEC team has 4 appointed she-reps at the Cottesloe site who have demonstrated uptake of key SHEC behaviours and principles in their respective areas through conducting monthly safety inspections, annual health checks without fail, regular risk assessments, participating in leadership monthly SHEC walkabouts, and implementing corrective action requests timelessly. The team also promotes a positive SHEC culture by conducting regular safety drills, ensuring that laboratory staff attend annual medical checks and that the site maintains audit readiness. The team went through a recent internal audit by SAI Global, in which 0 non-conformances were encountered, confirming that the team walk the talk. The team has also introduced a series of measures, including having SHEC goals and realistic action plans in place that have contributed significantly to the reduction of risks at their respective site, as well as demonstrated realistic and up-to-date SHEC KPIs, including an evidence of effective SHEC management systems in their environment. SHEC is embedded in the strategy of this team.
Hey, Zantene! Woo! Wow! You know, the interesting thing is watching people come up here with all the masks. Behind the masks, you can tell that man when he's there, the representative, kushek akadlali nje. Shek. So, well done, man. I can see that your rule of law is happening and you have won the team and their hearts. Please share the award for everybody. It also looks like that gut is mine. Okay, a hearty congratulations to the team for a job well done. The next award category is the Technical Support Excellence Award. Now, this award is presented to an individual, team, group for excellence in a technical support capacity. The award must be motivated on the basis of quantified, high-quality technical support improvements leading to efficiencies and/or added value to CSIR stakeholders. And here are the finalists. We have Malangani Miyambo, right? And Laser Engineering Services, Technical Support Excellence Award, yeah. We have Malangani Miyambo. And then Laser Engineering Service Team, we have Hansi Pretorius, Chris Kruger, Corne van Rooyen, Priscilla Lisile, Andrew Madi, Khabu Mujela, Arno Diveneich, Letabo Kekana. And under Career Ladder app, we have Graham Baba, Napi Tapala Rampine, Tato Boateng, Tsehofatso Mangole, Johan Hugo, and Ntutuko Sambo. And the winner is Mangalani Miyambo, Defense and Security. All right. The name means Mangalani. Be surprised. I think he's doing a surprise act. Not being here. But we're going to move on. So we take a bow to Mangalani, and we are surprised that he's not here too. But you have done well. Let's give him a round of applause. He's virtual. He's watching us and saying, yes, citation, please.
Mangalani has proven his long-term dedication and drive towards world-class excellence, combined with efficiency improvement and a wider range of service offerings. He has demonstrated more than technical support, but has also introduced new processes that have met stakeholders' needs and improved the CSIR's explosive testing standards. His excellence has been critical in enabling Landward's Science Impact Area to fulfill its computer-aided design support obligations in the South African National Defence Force projects. His excellence has placed the CSIR in a competitive position in the industry.
Yeah, big hand for Mangalani. Sister Mange. All right, the CSIR values integrity and in ourselves and in others. So right now, we are honest and fair in how we work and how we engage the world around us. We respect the trust that our colleagues and stakeholders place in us and commit to ethical decision-making, delivery, and governance. Now, let us take a look at CSIR Value Icons Focus video on integrity. My leaders, you can take a bow for now.
The South African coat of arms represents growth, peace, nourishment of humanity, and the natural beauty of the land. From both sides, these symbols of heritage are protected in an embrace of elephant tusks to depict wisdom, strength, moderation, and eternity. The elephant naturally signifies strength and power, a towering presence and air of authority to be adhered to. It is associated with solid leadership and wisdom. Representations of elephants are held in reverence in many cultures. It applies thorough thinking before acting. Always be the elephant. Honor and honesty guide our behavior. We are unwavering in our commitment to serve the people of South Africa, not to serve ourselves, our greed, our agendas. The CSIR has stature. It cannot allow unethical, unjust, and unlawful practices. This is what our stakeholders and society expect and respect.
Excellence, people-centered, integrity, collaboration.
Ezandleni. We zilla the elephant. I know a lot of people are going to play the fafi tonight. Oh. Do you guys know the Chinese fafi? Okay, China. All right. Because then, come China, there's no this animal. There's no, tree thing. There's a small tree and there's a big tree. Clow is there. And bees are there, Kumu China. So if you don't want to Uchwekumu China, how do I translate that in English? To be eaten by Chinese. No, that doesn't sound right. Right? Uchwekumu China. Yeah, don't play the cheetah. I don't know how we say that in English. Ladies and gentlemen, that was fantastic. I'm now going to request my esteemed leaders to come forward. But here's what we're going to do so that we check that you're still with us. I want to teach you something quickly. Everybody say, Harry. Don't say Harry. Harry, it won't work. Say Harry. 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 Harry, 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 Harry. You just learn how to ululate. So when I say ululate, just go Harry, 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 Harry. So to excite our people who are getting awards tonight, we're going to ululate for them. So are you ready for the next one? We are almost nearing the end of the ceremony. I know that some of you are sitting there crying, and when is my turn coming? Do not relent. The leader has spoken. Do not relent. It is time to announce the next set of awards. We are going to start with the Human Capital Development Awards. Now, this award recognizes individuals, groups, or teams who demonstrate an extraordinary contribution to the CSIR objectives by showing commitment in championing and ensuring increased participation of individuals with science, engineering, and technology, and any other skills that are of importance to the CSIR through providing mentorship and opportunities for career growth. Now, here are the finalists. Dr. Santos Ramkuran, Dr. Ronald Machaga. Are you ready for the winner? All right, we're going to ululate for them. Eh? And the winner is Dr. Santos Ramkuran. Give us a citation there, man.
Santosh's submission and motivation surpassed the category's requirements. He has demonstrated interest in nurturing and growing those with whom he works, particularly those who report to him. This is not only evidenced by the testimonies written by his protégés, but also by their progression on the career ladder, completion of postgraduate degrees, and new commencements of postgraduate degrees. Santosh's protégés are broadly representative of the diverse nation that South Africa is. Through his passion for human capital development, in 2019, he developed and ran an experiential learning and development course with the objective of transferring skills to postgraduate students in the area of bioprocess development.
Some dancing on his behalf. This is what he might have done when he come here. Santos, I know him. Santos, ya chaiva. Ima chaiva. Bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Ladies and gentlemen, we are moving on. Great job, Santos. Thanks for dancing. Best doctoral studentship. This award recognizes a doctoral student for the research contribution made as part of their studies. And here are the finalists. Katekani Shingange, Ntswaki Matabate, Luyanda Ndlela, Vishara Malapermal, excuse me. And the winners, because there's two of them, we have, the first one is Katekani Shingange.
Katekani has published more than 10 papers in peer-reviewed international journals with a high impact factor of more than 2. Of these publications, 3 are directly from her MSc and 5 directly from PhD research work as a first author, while 4 are co-authored. Some of her PhD and MSc work has been published in high impact factor journals, such as Sensors and Actuators and Journal of Alloys and Compounds. She won the Tata Doctoral Fellowship Award at the South African Women in Science Awards 2019, was selected to form part of the female scientists who attended the 69th Lindau Nobel Laureate meeting in Lindau, Germany in July 2019, and she was one of a few young female scientists who spent an additional week at Max Planck Institute for Eisenforschung as part of a research visit and holding membership in the Golden Key International Honor Society, which honors excellence in academic performance.
Wow! Wow! Katekani, man. Yes, Yambono Katekani, ne? When she's 75. Who's the where were you? Where's Lindal? Lindal, yes. Ngai ku Lindal mina. Ngathola ne fush eating fush. Awiyazi. Well done, Katekani. And that's not all in this category. We also have Ntswaki Matabate. Esanteni. Cheers.
Nzwaki has published 12 journal papers in high-impact journals, 11 since 2018 as a main author or co-author, 9 related to her PhD studies, and 2 from collaboration with other researchers. She has contributed to 3 book chapters. 1 has been accepted for the publication at Elsevier Books, and 2 are under review at Springer. She won the Best Oral Presentation Award at the Conference of the South African Advanced Materials Initiative 2019 conference, which was based on academic content and quality of presentation. This achievement was recognized in the latest issue of the CSIR Science Scope.
Ay, bravo, bravo! Ay, bayalwa, abuntombo! Bayalwa, Nzwaki, well done. I don't know if it's me, but you can see the type of people we are producing here. And their partners, Shem, I feel for them. Because they will tell you, sorry, how did you arrive at this conclusion? For you to come to, what's your hypothesis? God knows who's your partner. Hypothesis. Yeah, they wrote great stuff, and we are so, it's such an inspirational moment for me, watching such beautiful women with amazing knowledge. I mean, I wish I was in their classroom and I was their student. I was going to listen. So a lot of guys are going, yeah, for sure. We would have passed away. Are you ready to find out who is the best bursary student the student is? Let's find out. We have the best bursary student, and this award recognizes the academic performance of a bursary student who has the highest overall percentage of the previous academic year, or who has contributed to a deepened understanding of their chosen research field, topic, and or made significant contribution through publications. Here are the finalists. Master's students, we have Kim Bale, and we have Nigiwe Mashaba. We have Tessa Baloyi. And undergraduate students, we have Madimecha Letswalo and Annika Swanepoel. So, and the winner for Masters, we have Kim Bale. Kim Bale.
There are 2 winners in this category, one at undergraduate level and the other at master's level. At the master's level, the winner is Ms. Kim Bale. Kim obtained her master's degree in mechanical engineering cum laude with a final average mark of 86% from Northwest University. And at this level, she has already published an article that has been cited 157 times. At the undergraduate level,
a big, big hand. Don't steal my thunder. William Bonu Kim, ne? She was going to get this one. She's a hard worker. So, well done, Kim. And in the undergraduate, the winner is Madimecha Letswalo. A big hand. Yeah.
Winner is Madimeche Letswalo. Madimeche is a third-year civil engineering student with the University of Pretoria. He is one of the best-performing CSIR undergraduate students who obtained an average of 83% on his 2018 and 2019 academic years. The University of Pretoria has even included him on the Dean's Merit List for meeting this average on his academic performance.
Ladies and gentlemen, so my esteemed gentlemen, you've been standing here for too long. you have the right, my comrades, to sit down for a while. We're now going to have a bit of a break, nyana, and for our bodies. So say kasetswana hore rotlonale onskhan pipi and poyer kasetswana. So we'll take a little break, a stretch. We have a moment. Why is it going to moment? You'll forgive me. I must remember, ne? So we are going to give you 5 minutes, and when you come back, there's a new term now. I don't know if you know. There's a new term. Those who have lost. Baba Bitang. So I'd never trust somebody who says anything, I'm going to achieve you. You must remember, they're going to do something. Just like the cheetah. When Ujilagi China, the Chinese Fafi is going to achieve you. Ladies and gentlemen, please let's go to the bathrooms, have a leg stretch. We're going to have some nice music for 5 minutes. Just take a leg stretch, and we're going to come back. When you come back, you'll never know what you might get. I might be Oprah, who knows? Okay, come back in 5 minutes, ladies and gentlemen.
What happened to me? In my heart I hold something worth mentioning. Ooh. Companionship that brings pleasure amongst many things. Ooh. A love that's tangible. You are so lovable. Settle down. Settle down. Settle down. You and me. Settle down. Abantu bakhuluma bazohlale bakhuluma bathi ume ngihamba bazokubheka ngeke ngibatshele ngithi mina ngiyathemba ngeke ngibatshele ngithi uyazifela mina ngiyathanda siyathandana sobabili 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 I think that we should settle down, settle down, baby, settle down, settle down. You and me, settle down, settle down, settle down, baby, settle down. I think that we should settle down. I know you deserve it. Settle down, settle down. We should settle down. We should settle down. You and me, you and me.
Hello, 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 hello. Willkommen, bienvenue, welcome. Fremde, étranger, stranger. Glücklich zu sehen, je suis enchanté. Happy to see you, bleibe reste stay. Meine Damen und Herren, welcome back. Have you sanitized? Have you sanitized? Have you washed your hands? We are back on the scene of the crime. Okay, fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to move on with the program. But before we do that, we want to get the juices flowing because this is a celebratory night, isn't it? So I want everybody's going to stand. I want to know who knows the Jerusalem dance? Because I saw a video. I saw a video of people from CSIR dancing, wearing white. No, I was there, I saw a video. So you guys, we know all about it. So we're gonna have everybody stand up. And those who know it better than the others will come and line up here in the front without touching each other, please. Others on stage, others at the bottom. Please, let's all stand. My selector, Kinagar Orifeona, Jerusalem. But I want the volunteers. I saw somebody standing. Mama with the red jacket, I saw you. You stood up. You're going to come here in front. Who else? I saw there was a lady next to you who won the award tonight. Nswaki, I saw you. Now you stood up when I said people. So let's all stand up. Let's all stand up. Come on, we're going to get the juices flowing. It's a celebration. Sinigaza is Jerusalem. Please, I want volunteers here. That's it. But just keep it.
Jerusalem, Ikayalami. Ilondoloze uhambe nami zungangishilana Jerusalema ikayalami ilondoloze uhambe nami zungangishilana dawo yami ayikholana buso wami awukholana ilondoloze zuhambe nami dawo yami ayikholana buso wami awukholana ilondoloze zuhambe nami ayikholana buso wami awukholana ilondoloze zuhambe nami dawo yami ayikholana buso wami awukholana ulondoloze zuhambe nami.
Let's give them a big hand! Woo! No, come on, man. I think the three gentlemen with BC, they deserve another round of applause. Hey, there was a gentleman there, I didn't get his name. Hey, that man was up there. That Jerusalem was different. It was high end. It's on another level. And I saw the gentleman over here who's an spillion experience. We're showing up. Yabana kone ehambelala. Yes, Nambit. Oh man, that was beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, if I was one of those guys, like, you know, have you ever seen at an event, you take a phone. If you don't know how to dance, just take a phone, man, start recording. So we were doing this. Yeah, Sishaya Abu Onsi, because the selfie is when you're one. But as a group is the Onsi. Ushaya Abu Onsi. Yeah, that was beautiful, man. That was lovely. Hey, we danced that night. No, you didn't dance, you were just recording. Well done, Busi. I never knew, Kanti, we've got some moves. Yeah, no, things are happening tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, it is that night that we've all been waiting for. And like I said, if you ate stuff that is organic, you will laugh at good jokes. But if you haven't, Shem, we understand. Unenking. So tonight is the night we've been waiting for. It's the night that we're not going to sleep. I'm going to move on with the program. So Gatlakopa, my beautiful gentlemen. They're amazing leaders, man. You see, these guys are born for the stage. We are Babona, Uprof, no talk. They are born for the stage. And they are the ones who are the winners. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to move on. I have here, according to the program, Vasek no in the program. You see, we're not Jerusalem. Jerusalem. All right, we are moving on with the program. We have the Emerging Leader Award. Because I saw earlier on, sanitizing, Lendau. You know, back in the day in the township, when somebody does that, we are lawyer. Especially at the awards. You don't want to be spraying things at the awards. Because then other people are not going to win. Because of you. But I saw him spraying, but it is for your own safety. So things have changed, really. So we have the Emerging Leader Award. This is where we are, ladies and gentlemen. This award recognizes, am I right? Sorry, let me just go back a bit. Yeah, Jerusalem. Yes, we're here to announce the Leadership Award. Now, this award recognizes individuals who demonstrate leadership excellence as evidenced in their ability to influence, motivate, and enable others to contribute towards the effectiveness and success of the organization, as well as follow and commit to a shared organizational vision. So here are the finalists for tonight. Dr. Jabu Mtsweni. Yeah, no, that's good. You can clap because he's a finalist. That's amazing. Yes, that's... But if... I go in. Yeah. Gerbrand Mans is also a finalist. You see what Jerusalem did? Now we are on fire. We are clapping for everyone. But the winner is, I think somebody knew something, Dr. Jabu Mtsweni, Research Center Manager. I think he clapped for himself. Izangapha nxegu, izangapha xegu.
In October 2019, Jabu was appointed as the manager of the newly established Information and Cybersecurity Center in the Defense and Security Cluster that brought together the former modeling, digital science and command control and information warfare teams. The appointment was indeed one of the biggest tests for him, as he was given teams that were diverse at different levels of business and with their own historical challenges. However, the establishment of the centre and its progress successes to date shows his strong leadership acumen, as within a short space of time, he has made significant inroads from the strategic to the business sustainability perspective. Jabu led the development of the centre's strategic framework, and within 3 months, the centre's strategy was ready for implementation, and it was strongly aligned to the CSIR strategy. Jabu also led by example by crafting the business and operational plan for the centre, which was subsequently funded by the CSIR with an amount of 6 million rands for the first 3 years. Jabu has demonstrated leadership excellence. This was confirmed by his appointment as the manager of the Information and Cybersecurity Centre. He put together a great team of leaders in the centre and balanced it with gender equality. He leads by example and influences everyone in the team to work hard for the success of the CSIR as a whole. This is evidenced by a number of collaborations and contracts with clients under his name and leadership.
Yeah! Can go that way. Aish! I must say, after hearing 6 million, I didn't hear anything else. I don't know about you. Say about Jabu, 6 million. Because this is my friend. It's like when the president says, fellow South Africans, you don't hear anything else afterwards. Because we want to know, is it level 1 or is it level 5? Which Jabu is the same. Abu Jabu, especially with the head, are those guys. Magasa 26 million. And that night he has drank his things. At the door, have you noticed those people? You'll be knocking at the door. So the wife is saying, Kanti, who is that? And there's silence. But there's a knock at the door again. Until she said, I hamba. After the third knock. But then she realized, man, this person is persistent. You know what was Jabu doing? As Jabu was knocking. When they say, who is that? Angit manje, 6 million. He say, Gazi. He says, who is that? I love that hat. It's beautiful. Jabu, you have a thinker's hat on, and it's a clever one, that one. So, ladies and gentlemen, well done. Let's give Jabu a big hand. Jabu is a Braff and May, 6 million. You must know it's good leadership, that. Up next, we have the Emerging Leader Award. Now, this award recognizes an individual who is at an early stage in their career, but already demonstrates the leadership qualities of influencing, motivating, and enabling others to contribute towards the effectiveness and success of the organization by inspiring them to commit to and follow a shared vision. The finalists are as follows: Dr. Palesa Diale, Future Litswalo. That's not the department, it's the name. Future Litswalo. Dr. Daryl Naidu, Edwin Rampini, or Rampine. And the winners, because there is two of them, and we'll start with the first one, my selector. Dr. Palesa Diale, a big hand. Future Production, Chemicals. Yeah, yeah. Cheers. Tell us down.
Palesa demonstrated leadership excellence in her role as manager of the Nano Micro Device Manufacturing Facility in the Center for Nanostructures and Advanced Materials under the Future Production Chemicals Cluster when she joined in April 2019. She influenced an effective facility access and management program that has led to the improved governance and usage of the facility. This included developing an online equipment booking system, website, and collaborating with internal, external, and industry users for sustainable functioning of the facility, as well as conducting regular operational meetings for lab and equipment management. Palesa led a team of CSIR researchers to develop a nano-micro manufacturing facility strategy that will not only serve CSIR stakeholders, but also the research community of South Africa. Important research areas needing development were identified, and she is now developing capacity for technology support in these areas. This further led to her submitting a proposal to the Department of Technology and Innovation's South African Research Infrastructures Roadmap Program, with the help of key research leaders within the CSIR. The proposal was successful. As such, the CSIR was nominated as one in 5 nodes in the country responsible for building capacity, supporting innovation, and helping technology reach the market for the betterment of South Africa's economy and general public health in the nano-microfabrication domain. She's been able to inspire, motivate, and facilitate the development of upcoming researchers by mentoring and supervising them in support of their careers in scientific research. She has motivated her colleagues and clients with her high level of integrity to ensure that they follow a shared organizational vision and ensure the effectiveness and success of their areas of research.
Bravo! Bravo! Bravo, Dr. Palesa. She's not the only one in this category. So we have another winner, and that's Future Litualo. But in the present.
Future started at the CSIR in 2018 as a candidate electronic engineer at the Landward Science Impact Area of the Defense and Security Cluster. He holds a Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering. Future's leadership skills were evident from day one at the CSIR, and he was elected as the chairperson of the Landward Sciences Young Professionals Forum in 2018, his first year at CSIR. He managed a project that developed a demining training tool for the South African Army Engineer Formation. The project comprised junior and senior researchers and resulted in a novel solution for which Future took initiative to contact the Commercialization Office for a possible patent. This possibility of a patent is still under investigation, and Future is leading it from Landward Sciences. Through his leadership, Landward Sciences has developed a formal mentorship program which enables the members of the Young Professionals Forum to have mentors within the impact area and outside. So far, this program has resulted in members improving their technical expertise in their research areas, with some managing their own projects, comprising junior and senior researchers. Future always steps up to assist. He's reliable, takes responsibility, and constantly encouraging others around him to always strive to develop the best possible solution for clients. Through his leadership, more junior researchers have developed confidence in managing projects as well as presenting at local and international conferences.
Yo! Ezandleni, a groot hand for Future, the toekomst. Let me tell you, the future is bright, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, this man, you know, for us, it's understandable. But my question is, I heard even with Dr. Palesa, Palesa, Diale, the nano fabrication. How do you break it down when you go to Limpopo, to the granny? The nano. What I like about my people from Limpopo is that we changed the language. We said B is P and P is B. We messed up the English language on purpose. When you say to a petty person, say balloon, they say balloon on purpose. And when you say paloni, but balloon. When you say ball, bar ball. So I love the petty people. We changed the English language so now imagine the nano fabrication. It's going to be very interesting when Dr. Letswalo has to explain to them. Dr. Letswalo in the future. Future. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado of much ado about nothing, we are moving on. I want to say congratulations to both Palesa and the future. And let's give them another round of applause. Collaboration. A brother of mine used to say that. He knows English. Collaboration. Hey, you need a revelation to have a collaboration in the nation. So, collaboration is the key for the CSIR to ensure that our work has the best chance to innovate a better future for South Africans. The next video shows how the CSIR wants to collaborate with internal and external partners formally and informally so that we can realize large-scale impact. Let's give it up for our values icons video on collaboration is the nation.
Alone, it dies. Bees tell us about teamwork. 20 to 60,000 bees make a colony and communicate with one another by dancing. When one group falls behind, other members make up for it. They work with each other and for each other. They share the vision and the mission, and they have the same goal in mind. Where there's teamwork, there's strength. Extraordinary things can happen. And the rewards? No single one of us has all the answers. Elders and youngsters, peers and our opponents, sisters and brothers, neighbors and foreigners. There is much to learn and to teach. We are better together.
Excellence, people-centered, integrity, collaboration.
Wow, let's give it up for the naughty. Mamepe. Did you see that? As it came out, Mamepe as honey. That came out. Well, let me just, for a moment of insight. You know, they say that the snake and the bee go to the same flower, but the snake gets the viper and the bee gets the honey. So it depends what you want, Lana, as CSIR. I thought there was some deep insight I wanted to share with you tonight. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's lovely. Another one, a cross-cultural anthropologist, Angeles Arian. I use that for my training, hint, on communication. And she says, for everywhere in the world, black, white, yellow, brown, tall, lean, and otherwise, people want four things. People want to be seen, people want to be heard, people want to be recognized, and people want to make a contribution. If people are not seen, if people are not heard, they're not recognized like we're doing tonight, they stop making a contribution. So tonight is that night where we see you, we heard you, we recognize you, and that's why you continue to make some contribution. Come on, give me a big hand. I mean, that was some insight. It comes from the inside of the honey. Mamepe inspired me, honestly. So up next, we have the outstanding contribution by a research team. So I'm going to ask our esteemed guests. Let's give them a big hand. It's a tough job coming up here. You know, tomorrow the CEO will be saying, hey, can open up yalla. Going up and down for you. Yeah, you saw me going up the stage and going down the stage for you. So if the CEO can do that, you must know that you guys are very important. Now, outstanding contribution, I still have an outstanding research for my master's. So when I see outstanding, research, there's a team, I'm in trouble. This is an award in recognition of a team which through collective interdependent efforts and by harnessing team and or team member strengths, conducted acclaimed research and or experimental development leading to verifiable outcomes. When I that word, verifiable, I just remember my supervisor, verifiable. That word, what it just says, it must be verifiable. So when I see that word again and I see outstanding, I know I'm in trouble. But here are the people who are the finalists. We have free-forming team, and here are the members of the free-forming team. Dr. Christopher Machio, Dr. Siletelwe Chikoza, relative family, Dr. Ronald Machaga, Tebogo Motsai, and the Samurai team, Defense and Security. Here are the members: Villinel, Dr. Jacques Cilliers, Leon Wabeke, Fabiaka, ne? Kevin Clocker, Vanessa Janse van Rensbeck, Selma Kitching, Rini John, Sipem Gomezulu. And the NRS NICMAS team: Thomas Fogwell, Matthew Chetty, Gugu Kalala, Michael Ofori Apaya, Rieta Pretorius, Johan van Sale, Ilse Viviers, Louis Engelbrecht, Coral Featherstone, Muzi Machila, Maklatsi Makutidishi, Melanie van der Westhuizen, Jonathan Kilo, Lindelani Mpetsi, Mandlenkosi Ngwenya. Are you ready for the winner? Are you ready for the winner? Ningakwati play. You know, when it comes in a group, people get angry. You know, like, yeah, why? Why? People want to leave now, yeah. And they're counting. The winners have been winning. My name is not there. Please be with us. You're a finalist. Please, relent. Relent. So the leader and the winner in this category is Free Farming Team. A big hand. As a representative, come forward. The representative, come forward. Is that the representative? Hey, Santen. Come on.
The common goal for this team was to produce low-cost, high-quality, spherical titanium-based powders. These powders are central to the envisaged South African titanium industry, which is at its core the manufacture of components using additive manufacturing. The team, working under the banner Free Forming Team, developed a suite of disruptive technologies, the free forming technologies. These technologies differ from the current commercial processes in which the feedstock, called billets, used to make the spherical powders are made via a melting process. The technology uses billets made by an alternative process, powder metallurgy, where no melting is required.
Wow! Yo! That was beautiful, man. Because then it started to inspire me to actually realize that I could start the windmill through Spatlu. Because everybody who's eating Spatlu, they feel strong. There must be a scientific answer to that. So we need to use that and mix that with the wind turbines. I think that will help us with a lot of energy that we're struggling in the country. I've given somebody some IP there, please. That's an IP there. Spatlu wind turbine. Think about it, to give power to South Africa. That was beautiful. So to the team, well done team, and you are helping us to move forward. You are touching us through innovation. So the next award is the Business Development Award. Now, this award recognizes the critical role played in ensuring sustainability by promoting and delivering excellence in strategic business development. This award recognizes an individual or a team. Are you ready for the finalists? I know that it's dying down, and your name wasn't called. There's still hope. Waiting for your name to be called. What do you say? Oh man, I love it. Finalists, Dr. Jabu Mtsweni and Mr. Mpahlela Thaba, Defense and Security. Right, and then we also have Dragon Business Development Team, and the members are Ierlank Pinar, Christo van der Merwe, Christo Klute, Dr. Jacques Siliers, Brian Burmester, and Dr. Francois Maasdorp, Rishan Reddy. City of Joburg team members are P. Wamzila, Dr. Jabu Mtsweni. Dr. Jabu ngimbone kaningi. Dr. Jabu. Khona into enzakalayo. Dr. Jabu Mtsweni ngathi wasifaka nje kuni. Sophie Moganet, Fikile Mapimele, Muwoya Mulemwa, Mfundo Masango, Mpahlela Thaba, Thabo Mahlangu, and Alex Ramantswana. And the winner is, you guessed it right, Dr. Jabu Mtsweni and Mr. Mpahlela Thaba. A big hand. We'll start with Dr. Jabu first. Yes. That's it.
Mpahlela and Jabu became research group leaders in the Defense and Security Cluster in 2015 under the Command, Control and Information Warfare competency. And since then, they've worked collaboratively to develop and achieve sustainable business relationships in the new markets. As a result, the Cybersecurity Center for the City of Johannesburg is now in place and supported by the CSIR. Jabu and Mpahlela started the project with a small team, and now the whole project is run efficiently by CSIR colleagues while they continue to play strategic contract and project management roles. The business development collaboration between Jabu and Mpahlela has demonstrated their ability to build new markets, but also retain existing clients in the competitive space of defense and security. This is further supported by the two leaders using existing CSIR capabilities to extend CSIR offerings to similar environments in order to attract new customers. As non-business development specialists, their success in securing big contracts for the CSIR should be recognized. They've also demonstrated the ability to continuously do business development and securing and retain contract research and development in various domains.
A big hand! Wow, man! Dr. Jabu Mtsweni and Mr. Mpahlela Thaba. I like how he removed the hat so that he must confuse the enemy. Like we don't know who he is. We saw you with the hat. It's like Kaizer Chiefs fans. They changed from blue to yellow, trying to confuse the enemy. So that the winning team, Amasandawana, because Kabu yellow, the Chiefs can say, yeah, all the yellow teams are the ones which are winning. The yellow teams, they are winning. But we know for real who's really winning. So Dr. Jabu, fantastic man, fantastic work. I really want to learn from you growing up. Now. Well done team. And up next we have the collaboration. I told you, my friend, we are stressed. Collaboration of the Nation Award. This award recognizes CSIR teams and groups that have demonstrated successful and exemplary collaborations across divisions, clusters, portfolios in an effort to provide innovative solutions to CSIR clients and stakeholders or to improve our processes. So here are the finalists. Live Ventilator Team, and the members are Rian Kusia, Johan Gianni, Willis Dironde, Monique Skumbi, Peter Boscha, Peter Boscha, Peter Rue, Ayanda Chachansi, Denny Naika, Sipo Tungu, Dr. Belinda Matibisi, Heinz Swart, Marius Grobler, Michali Tapi, Kishir Ramturan, Mkolisi Kambushe, Dr. Shaniel Davraj, Dr. Ajith Gopal, and Martin Williams. Come on, give me a big hand. Yeah, Makam, Aya Hambagam Nandi. Aya Rolla. Chemicals and Next Generation's Health Teams, right? Research groups, nanostructure and advanced delivery systems, molecular diagnostics and omics, and array printing and companion diagnostics collaboration on nanostructures and delivery systems, which includes collaborations on a number of COVID-19 delivery projects. Here are the members: Andri Swanepoel, Dr. Batabile Ramalapa, Dr. Katle Khositsedi, Dr. Lerato Hlekelele, Lesego Tsweu, Lonji Kalombo, Dr. Mohammed Balogun, Patrick Nkuna, Dr. Philip Labuskakni, Dr. Marinda Dibiera, Dr. Pumelele Clay, Prinesha Mudley, Cindy Mvango. Sorry, that was a moment there. Cindy Mvango, Dr. Srija Pillay, Professor Suprakash Sinaj Ray, Dr. Vusani Mandiwana, William Mtase, Matsi. William Matsi, Dr. Zamani Kaila, sorry, it happens this time of the day. Dr. Arjun Maiti, Sacha Saipu, Alma Truiz, Dr. Alexandre, Dr. Anjo Tron, Dr. Chris van der Westhuizen, Dr. Deepak Timri Govindaraj, Dr. Elise Duprez, Dr. Praveen Naika, Dr. Stoyan Stoychek, Dr. Robin Roth, Dr. Yolandi Lemmer. I think I said clap hands earlier. All right. I think after this, on Suka Big Brand fight. The Green Book Smart Places members are David Lemaitre, Greg Forsyth, Dr. Ilsona van Heistien, Dr. Melanie Lack-Vogel, Gebrand Mans, Elise Leroux, Dr. Darlene Lotter, Amy Pieterse, Willemien van Niekerk, Katrien Arnold, Vuyelam van Daba, Dr. Asmeron Beraki, Chantal Ludik, Bettina Gente, Joannette John Cherry Green, Dave McKelly, Dr. Jeremy Gibbard, Pierre Duplessis, Engela Petzer, Dr. Suzanne Ulufs, Dr. Karen Norki, Dr. Sasha Naidu, Dr. Tirusha Tambiran, Dr. Melanie Lack-Vogel, Gebrand Mans, Dr. Lani, I think I'm repeating, Dr. Ilse Kutze, Dr. Jean-Marc Mwenge Kahinda, Dr. Rebecca Garland, Koos van der Merwe, Katrijn Arnold, Zugisa Sogoni, Seneca Naidu, and John April. Yo, it felt like December. In April. Ladies and gentlemen, and the winner after all of those names is Life Ventilator Team, Defense and Security Cluster, Center for Robotics and Future Production. As their representative come forward, my selector, take it away.
The project encompasses a spirit of collaboration across a large number of CSIR units under pressure to deliver in a time of uncertainty and difficulty. This collaboration was further extended to a large number of local institutions to ensure supply chain localization and reduce reliance on international supply. This project ensured the development and delivery of locally produced ventilator systems, which has made a key impact on the country's COVID-19 response.
Sure. Come on, give them a big, big hand. A solution in a time of need. Live Ventilator, you are our life. Thank you so, so much. I mean, that thing that was mentioned now helped so many people. So we are so, so proud of you, CSIR, for having such great, great men and women. And what a great way to wrap up this awards ceremony. And I want to say well done to the team. Well done to CSIR. Let's give yourselves, those at home, and all the other clusters and the regions a round, a big one. Yeah. Yes, yes. And let us give a round of applause to our leaders as they go to sit down. A big hand. And Pelanya Raima, you know, a big hand and yeah, Raima in a rhyme. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to that part of the program where we have to say bye-bye to each other. I know you're going to cry. Ninjalo Ninavel. But before that, you know, we are in South Africa. We vote for everything, even for thanks. We're going to have a vote of thanks. Vote. And we are going to vote for the thanks now for everyone whilst we remain seated. I want to do that thing manje, ne? Yeah, before we our thanks. Could you feel hori nkalefa something? One understand. So it's something. You know things are happening nowadays, guys. Miracles still happen. To all the finalists who are here, because of your contribution, because of you being here, I feel like Omunyo Mama was in America, who says, oh, you get this, you receive this, you receive that. So normally she will say, please check under your seats, check under your seats. For real, check under your seats, check under your seats. Check under your seats, you may receive something. Check under your seats, Baba. For real, not the leaders in the front, and the leaders, you. Check under your seats, for real. Check under your seats. Kuna something. You receive something, isn't it? Yay! Well, Esantene to the team. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Please, that will be your memento, something to go home by and remember us by. Remember, it comes from underneath you. So you can't forget it. A beautiful gift. Who would have ever thought that you can produce? You've been sitting on your own gift. I can preach about that one. You've been sitting on your own gift all your life. This is the time to look underneath yourself and find your true self and your true gift that you've been sitting on. You guys have been sitting on your gift. You've been amazing. And I want to thank the team for doing all of that, but that's not my position to do that because the protocol observed. So I want to close off the event, or I'm about the event. To close off the event, I would like to invite Mr. Andile Mabindisa, CSIR Executive Human Capital and Communication, to do Lando Yogu vote of thanks. Give him a big hand and
thank you, Oprah. Good evening. On behalf of the CSIR Executive Leadership, I would like to acknowledge the Program Director, the CSIR Board members, CSIR Executive Management, colleagues, partners and friends of the CSIR, members of the media, and all finalists and winners. I could not have imagined a more fitting ending of what has been an exciting 7th biennial conference, and a very successful one, than showcasing some of the talent that is behind the work we've seen in the past 2 days. Today's awards truly revealed the beautiful tapestry of the work that we've been weaving in the past year. The late founder of Apple, Steve Jobs, gives the following anecdote for teamwork. He says, when he was a kid, an old man in his neighborhood asked him to go into the garage so that he can show him something. He then pulled out this dusty old rock tumbler. They put some rocks in the can with a little bit of liquid and a little bit of grit powder, and then turned the motor on, which grounded really loudly. Steve went back the next day and they opened the rock tumbler and took out these amazingly beautiful stones, polished rocks. The same normal stones that had gone in through rubbing against each other, creating a little bit of friction, creating a little bit of noise, had come out as these beautiful, polished rocks. He goes on to say that this was his metaphor for a team working really hard on something that they are passionate about. Through the team, through that group of incredibly talented people, bumping against each other and having arguments, diverse opinions, making some noise, and working together, they polish each other and they polish the ideas. And what comes out of these were the beautiful stones. This story and the metaphor brings across the point of teamwork. I think it summarizes the efforts and intensity that took place behind the scenes of these events. An event of this magnitude requires a lot of hard work and certainly a lot of teamwork. And I'm certain that during this journey that culminated right into this day, there was a lot of rubbing against each other amongst the team members, but look at the end result. I'm sure they will agree with me when I say it was all worth it. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to extend our sincere gratitude to all involved in making this event a successful one. The CSIR Board Chairperson, Prof. Thokozani Majozi. Prof, thank you for making our awards recipients feel welcome at this celebration. And also, thank you to the board for your continued support of the CSIR and for cheering us on. Dr. Thulani Dlamini, our CEO, for being the excellent example of what a leader should be. Special thanks go to the organizing committee, supported by various individuals in our procurement, finance, ICT, communication, legal and human capital portfolios, who worked very hard behind the scenes to make this event a huge success. To the change agents, we would like to recognize you for the contribution with a small token of appreciation with a book entitled Fish, a proven way to boost morale and improve results. The ICC for their world-class service, accolades for hosting us. Last but not least, our program director, Josias. Thank you for your humor and adding some spark to our event. Congratulations to all the men and women of distinction who have made the awarding of these accolades such an exceptional and humbling occasion. You truly embody our epic values. I wish you a wonderful evening further, and when you are ready to leave, a safe trip home. Good night.
Come on, come on. Let's give it up to Mr. Andile Mabindisa. A big hand. You know, that hand clap was like that one on Moja Love from Riaz Hotel. But was it me alone, or as he was speaking about Steve Jobs, he started looking like Steve Jobs? I don't know, like I was like, there's Steve Jobs. Uyapila. Ladies and gentlemen, the part that I liked the most is when he said, the program director, you know, for doing all of this. Thank you so much. Steve Jobs, thanks, man. I know he will call me again. Thank you so much. You're an amazing vote of thanker. The CSIR Excellence Awards ceremony has officially come to an end, ladies and gentlemen, with all the formal proceedings done and dusted. But it is now time to let loose. We used to say, let your hair down. But when I check the demographics, so we can't say that statement. It might just be wrong. Some people might be offended. And if you feel that you were offended, I'm so sorry. The aim was just to make you ubena that. So for instance, the live ventilator, I know that you are under manufacturing cluster, under the true leadership of Mr. Martin Sane. You know, not the other one that I mentioned. You are under the, what? Manufacturing cluster. So angifuna umuntu nje akwatile athi ngitholile award but bangibize something else. Have you ever seen it? Yeah, I won, but they call me something else. I am under the cluster, the manufacturing cluster. So I want everybody to leave here happy, ladies and gentlemen. So live ventilator or anybody who might have been. It is a whole thing of Excellence Awards, man. We're having fun. It is time to let loose and celebrate. But before we exit, I will kindly request that all the winners, as well as the recipients, and as well as the leaders of the winning teams, please come to the stage. We'll come in groups and take a group photo. We know the regulation. We will keep a distance, and after taking photos, winners and finalists can join the rest of the colleagues for a networking session and conviviality. I just want to say, I want to acknowledge the Klo on my left. Most of you did not see it, Maratlo, the elephant, has been there with us since the beginning of this thing. I also want to acknowledge Ngapa, the baobab, a tree of life. This one, Adam and Eve can't come close to. This one, CSIR. None food. What am I missing up? Okay. I want to also acknowledge the beautiful flowers, the decoration. This has been amazing. I'm missing these two animals, the bees and the cheetah. Yes, the cheetah. Cheetah always disappears. That's why they call somebody good, you are a cheetah. You are a cheetah. You disappear. Any bees in Jay, ziyaluma, so you can never see them all the time. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank each and every one. I want to thank the leadership. They've already thanked everybody, the team, and usislo ngifuna ukuthi asukume naye nje. Anje friend yam, basically lapho we became friends in the process as we're sitting here. Busi, please stand up, my sister. No, she doesn't love doing this. Busi, stand up. Backbone, nje. A big hand. I saw this woman with a team working very, very hard, so I just felt to throw that in there, nje, for my points. Angithi ngifuna ukuthi bangibize futhi. So, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, of much ado about nothing, now is the time to take pictures. And as we say, au revoir, until we meet again. I hope I'm not leaving anything. Thank you, leadership. Thank you, leadership. Thank you, everybody. And to those at home, all the regions, we love you. We wish you were here with us. Now we're going to dance, take pictures, and eat on your behalf. Travel safely and may God bless. Until we see again in 2 years' time. Hint, hint.